Welcome back, brother. This content is for those genuinely interested in men's rights. It covers complex, controversial topics that may not suit a general audience. If you're not part of the men's rights community, this video isn't for you, so feel free to tune out now. I'm Conrad Riker, a writer and advocate for fairness, dignity, and respect for men. This movement isn't about division, but addressing systemic injustices in divorce, family law, and societal expectation. Inspired by hard-working men unfairly stripped of their rights, I write for balance and justice. Together, we can change the narrative. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate this video, as it will help get the word out to those who need it. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy. This is an excerpt from the Balls of Steel manual, Rediscovering Masculinity in a Gynocentric World. The Balls of Steel manual, Rediscovering Masculinity in a Gynocentric World, is an ebook available in all good stores. Throughout my life, I've been witness to the gradual erosion of masculinity in our society. I have seen the rise of gynocentric ideologies that have sought to undermine and undervalue traditional masculine virtues. In response, I wrote the Balls of Steel manual, Rediscovering Masculinity in a Gynocentric World. It's not a book that will teach you how to throw a punch or win a monster truck rally, but it will provide you with something much more valuable, a roadmap to navigate the cultural landscape. Bolster your resilience and become the man you were always meant to be. Are you tired of feeling like a pawn in a game you didn't create? Are you sick of being told what you can't say or how you can't express yourself? Are you done with being shamed for wanting to lead, protect, and provide? This book is for you. It acknowledges that men and women are different, that traditional roles have evolved for a reason, and that it's time to rebuild our grand narratives and reject the destructive ideologies that don't serve us. If you're a red-pilled rational man, this book will resonate with you. It will challenge the mainstream narratives that seek to undermine masculine values. It debunks the myth that vulnerability is a strategic move for men and explores the destructive nature of deconstructive theories and the danger of progressive ideologies. The Balls of Steel manual is a rare breed in a world of politically correct self-help books. It offers a fresh perspective on the challenges faced by men in today's world and provides clear, practical guidance on how to navigate the cultural landscape, bolster resilience, and rediscover masculinity. It offers a lifeline to those men who are ready to rise above the noise and rediscover what it means to be a man in today's world. However, if you're not part of the target audience, if you don't believe in the importance of masculinity, or if you're easily offended by discussions that challenge your beliefs, then this book isn't for you. Put it down and take up some other hobby that you'd enjoy instead. This book is for those who are ready to embrace the challenge head-on and rediscover masculinity in a gynocentric world. So, are you ready to take the pill and become the man you were meant to be? Are you ready to rise above the noise and rediscover your potential? Then this book is your roadmap. It's time to take back control, rediscover our potential, and embrace masculinity anew. Order your copy of the Balls of Steel manual today. With the introduction completed, we are jumping to an extract from the book, starting my exploration with a straightforward query. Why do guys show vulnerability when it's a bad tactic? I needed to study the larger picture of our societal scene. The modern stories we hear do-it-yourself claim that men should be open, caring, and exposed. But honestly, this is just not true. Progressive narratives, like a slow poison, seep into our consciousness, telling us that men should be more like women. They should share their feelings, show weakness, and be less assertive. But evolutionary psychology tells us this is a load of rubbish. Men and women are different biologically, psychologically, and emotionally. When men embrace vulnerability without building emotional resilience, they're setting themselves up for a fall. It's like entering the boxing ring without knowing how to bob and weave. It's like playing poker without knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. It's like going to war without first knowing your enemy. The power dynamics between men and women are complex and nuanced. It's not about who has the physical strength or who earns more money. It's about who can exert influence and control. Men by nature are the leaders, the decision makers, the risk takers. Women by nature are the nurturers, the caregivers, the peacekeepers. I've got stacks of case studies where men have followed these progressive ideologies and ended up in a world of hurt. They've lost their jobs, their families, their self-respect. They've become shadows of their former selves, emasculated and weak. Now, I'm not saying you should take my word as gospel. I'm just a guy who's done his research. So I recommend you read some of the best in the field. Dr. William J. O'Neill's Can Masculinity Be Saved? Is a great starting point. Dr. Eric K. Johnson's The Myths That Make Us is another one that will blow your mind. And don't forget Dr. Richard B. Reeves the He session. It's a classic. So let's rediscover masculinity in this gynocentric world. Let's embrace our natural strengths and stop trying to be something we're not. And most importantly, let's stop buying into the progressive nonsense that's being shoved down our throats. It's time to reclaim our balls of steel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your interest in the Balls of Steel manual, Rediscovering Masculinity in a Gynocentric World, available in all good bookstores. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.